My best friend keeps cheating on her husband, and I don't know if I should tell him. My best friend Bethany has been cheating on her husband David, and I don't know whether to tell him or stay out of it. I've known Bethany since high school. We've been inseparable ever since and grew up together. Her in nursing, me as a first responder. In early 2021, Bethany met David at work. I barely heard about him until she suddenly announced they were engaged. This shocked me because, at the time, she still had a regular roster of casual hookups. Out of nowhere, she claimed she was in love. I thought it was a joke, but I helped plan the wedding, and during that time, she stopped mentioning other men. 2 weeks before the wedding in February 2022, we went to a concert together. On the way home, she insisted on stopping at the house of Liam, someone she'd previously admitted was a hookup. Despite my saying no, I had work in a few hours, she drove there anyway. She disappeared for 10 minutes while I waited in the car, furious and hurt. After that, our friendship cooled significantly. I still fulfilled my wedding duties, and she apologized, though it felt hollow. On the wedding day, she made me her maid of honor, and I convinced myself that marriage would change things. It didn't. A few months later, during a drunk night hanging out, she admitted she'd continued seeing other men, many of whom were also in relationships, and didn't see anything wrong with it. I told her that if she ever caught David cheating, she had no right to be upset. She agreed and said she'd stop. I didn't believe her, but I dropped it. 6 months later, I noticed flirty messages on her phone from Jack, a married supervisor at her hospital. She admitted they'd made out in a closet. I was beyond frustrated and even resorted to shaming her, hoping it would snap her out of it. It didn't. She continued obsessing over him until he left for another hospital. Then came Lucas, another married nurse. What started as advice turned into flirting and at least a make-out session. His wife found the messages and confronted Bethany directly. Bethany played innocently. I hoped the wife would tell David, but she didn't. Now I'm stuck. Bethany is my best friend, but I don't agree with anything she's doing. I feel complicit by staying silent, but terrified of destroying everything if I speak up. Do I tell her husband? Or do I walk away and let karma handle it?